What's good, y'all? It's Maximus the Master, and y'all know what time it is. It's time to get to these pick 3 and pick 4 numbers, alright? So let's get it. April 14th, that's 093. I'm liking that number. Next is that 053. Next is that 825. Great number. And pay attention to those three sets of numbers right there. They play off each other very well. Alright, that 093, you can get 093 off that. You also can get 093 off that as well. So bless of luck on those numbers, y'all. Alright, next is that 649. That's a money bag right there. Next is that 261. Great number. 681. 656, definitely a money bag, a great number to stick with. Alright, do not forget 656. If that number haven't come out in your state in a while, yep, you might need to stick with that number, and bless of luck on that. Hopefully that number comes out and be good to y'all. Alright, so hopefully that number come to your state. Alright, so if you're the lucky one to catch that number, then hey, that's good. Good. Next is that 493. Next is that 236. Great number. 357. Super hot number. Alright, and pay attention to those two sets of numbers. They play off each other very well. That 357 right there, you can also get 357 of that number. Alright, so pay attention when I do these numbers breakdown. Alright, it will definitely help y'all how you can see how numbers play off each other. So when I point these things out, take notes. Next is that 210. Great number. 403. 947. That 947 is looking very promising. 589, great number, and pay attention to both of those numbers. They play off each other very well. I'm pretty sure y'all can see. Alright, so y'all can see how those numbers could play off each other. Alright, so next is that 234, 5-star number. 104. 032. That 032 is looking very promising, and pay attention to those numbers as well. Next is that 804. 548. I'm definitely liking that 548. Great number. Alright, so bless of luck on that. Next is that 368. Another great number as well. And pay attention to those three sets of numbers. They play off each other very well. Alright, that 548, you can get 548 off that. You also can get 548 off that as well. Bless of luck on those numbers right there. Next is that 365. I'm definitely liking that 365 right there. And that 702 is looking very good as well. And pay attention to both of those numbers. They also play off each other very well. They might look far apart, but once you understand how numbers works and mirror numbers and all that, and yeah, y'all know this stuff. I do this so many times, pointing it out to y'all, so I know y'all know what's up. That 365 right there, you also can get 365 off that number. Alright, so bless of luck on those numbers. And pick 4, that 3478, I'm liking that. Next is that 2629. 3174, I'm liking that as well. Next is that 3125, great number. Pay attention to both of those numbers. Actually, pay attention to that number, and that number. That 3174 right there, you can get 3174 off that. You also can get 3174 of that number as well. Alright, so bless of luck on those numbers. Next is that 0744. I'm liking that number right there. That's a great number. And let me just say this, when I was typing in that number, I actually did 0745 instead of 0744. Alright, so bless of luck on that number. Next is that 8578, great number to stick with. And another thing, that 365, alright, I have to do this, y'all. Alright, you never know, I have to do this. That 365, when I was typing in that number, I made a mistake. Instead of I did 365, I did 366. So hey, you might get lucky. So feel free to play that 366 as well. Alright, so bless of luck. Triples, you can play 444 and the 999s, and you can play them as doubles. You can play 994 and the 449. And the bonus number is 689. So bless of luck. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so April 15th starts with that 659. That 659 is looking really good. Next is that 473. 252, that's a 5-star number, great number to stick with as well. 090 is also looking good. 182, 696, great number right there. Next is that 750, another great number. And pay attention to both of those numbers, they play off each other very well. That's 696 and that's 750. Alright, 696. You can get 696 off that. Alright, so bless of luck on those numbers. Next is that 274, super hot number. 101, 224, that's a money bag right there, great number to stick with. 736, that number is looking very promising. 872, great number. Pay attention to both of those numbers, they play off each other very well. 141, another money bag. 445, excellent. 776, that 776 is looking very promising. And let me just say this real quick, for the month of April, I've been wanting to say this, I keep forgetting, so be on the lookout for a lot of doubles, especially in the pick 3. Alright, double numbers. And also look out for repeating numbers as well. Alright, so just wanted to bring that to y'all attention. Alright, for the month of April, it's actually a double month. Alright, they're gonna be throwing lots of doubles, and triples is definitely coming. So for the month of April, best triples, I mean, I know some of y'all might play triples, every triples, like, but the best triples I would say is 777, 888, and 444. Alright. And also 222s as well. But y'all never know, it's the lottery, so they can throw whatever triples out. But as I said, I'm liking the 7s, the 4s, and the 8 for triples. Alright, I know some people, play triples every day. So yeah, so if you're feeling really good about those triples I just mentioned, then hey, bless of luck. Let me see that where I'm at 392. That's a great number. 781, that's some money back right there. 220, great number. That number is also good to play on the 16th. Next is that 413. 286, that 286 is looking very confident. Bless of luck on that. Next is that 545, great number, and that number is also good to play on the 16th as well. Next is that 541, great number as well. And let me do this real quick. That 224 number right there, pay attention to that number. You can also get 224 of that. You can get a 224 of that number as well. Alright, you also can get a 224 of that, and you also can get 224 of that number as well, and 224 of that number as well. So yeah, bless of luck on those numbers right there. So pick 4, 9743 0224. Oh, my bad, y'all. I messed up. And that pick 4 number, I actually have it as a pick 5 number. So that number was supposed to be 5579. Alright, so bless of luck on that. And hey, feel free to play that number as a pick 5 number. I didn't even realize till just now I'm making the video that I messed up right there. Alright, so hey, it happens, y'all. Normally I would just delete the video and do it all over, but I ain't doing that right now. So hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna play that number. I'm actually yes, y'all. That number was supposed to be a pick 4 number, alright? It was supposed to be 5579, not 55779. So if your state have a pick 5 game, hey, bless of luck on that number right there. Alright, so next is that 5448 2860 5299. Great number right there. I'm really do liking that 5299. Alright. Alright, y'all. Y'all probably be laughing at me right now on that number. Alright, so let's continue. Alright, triples. You can play 111 and the 666, and you can play them as doubles. You can play 116 and 661. Alright, so bless of luck on these numbers, y'all. That's it for now. Until next time, good health, wealth, and strength, peace, blessings, and prosperity. Bless.